It is time to travel. So if you follow the Instagram account for Tampa International Airport, you must smile like we do. TPA keeps its fans laughing and engaged with satire and wit, like this post after the Lightning loss in the playoffs. They said, quote, "A very good morning to everyone except the Florida Panthers."
But besides a funny Insta, it's consistently ranked one of the best large airports in the country, often ranked #1. And here to chat about her love for TPA and the deals we can find this summer is the outdoorsy diva herself, Lauren Gay, who is often at the airport heading to great locations.
Hi, you're right on time, my friend. Yes. Well, let's talk about this because TPA is fantastic.
They are. They are. And right now, they have over 100 non-stop flights. A little over 20 of them are international flights. So I am loving that. I used to have to get a lot of my flights out of Orlando. And now we don't have to do that anymore.
Ooh,
we can be loyal to Phoebe.
Yes, I love that.
And there she is.
I know we plan a lot of our trips based on where the nonstop flights are, like Zurich. That's where we're heading this summer. But also we need to find good deals. So how can we do that?
We do. So like right now, if you're looking for domestic deals out of Tampa for some of these nonstops, Los Angeles, Chicago, Nashville, Denver, Austin, Charlotte, Salt Lake City, under $300, y'all. If you want to go to Latin America, it's a fire sale. There are flights for Colombia, St. Thomas and St. Croix, Costa Rica, Guatemala, Mexico City, Cancun, $200 to $250. And so the best way to find these deals is my personal favorite, Google Flights. You have to get onto Google Flights. So Google Flights has a map feature. So you may not know your exact travel dates, and that's okay. Just put in your home airport. For us, we're going to put in TPA, and then you're going to just do a search. Click the map, and then it's just gonna pull up. You can scroll around. It's gonna show you the different prices for all the different places. They have a price graph feature, so you can see the difference in prices for the dates. It's gonna tell you what that price looks like relative to the timing. Is this a normal price? Is this below? And a lot of things right now are way, way below. And you can do a flight tracker. So you know you have a trip coming up, you can put that information in and you can save it, and then it's gonna alert you and say like, hey,
here's a deal.
Here's a deal. This is $200 less than it normally is at this time of year. Of course, you know, you have to keep in mind the budget airlines, you know, some of those won't even serve you water and have tight restrictions on, you know, your bag. So just pay attention, do the math, because sometimes it's still worth it to just take the regular, you know, full service airlines. You're really not going to save as much. And their deals are honestly just as good. You know, if it's just $100 more, it's actually, you're going to come out about the same once you've had to pay for luggage and water and snacks and things like that, especially for longer flights. So I am a fan of Google Flights. That's how I found all these deals really quickly. And then you can just let the prices dictate your travels this summer.
Yeah, for sure. And another feature that I like about Google Flights, sometimes I'll just go on there for fun and I'll be like, anywhere, take me anywhere, right? And it'll show you the best deals. And then you can just like click through the months and maybe you plan your vacation that way. So let's talk about some specific places to go this summer. Let's talk about Amsterdam.
We have a direct flight now from Tampa to Amsterdam, which is great. It wasn't there when I went just before it got released, but Amsterdam is so cute, y'all. It's so much to do. The canal cruise is a must do. So you can see all the cute architecture and have a Dutch pancake. They've got the Rijksmuseum, the Anne Frank House, the Van Gogh Museum. Amsterdam is a vibe. It's definitely one that you should take advantage of and make that happen this summer.
Yeah, especially direct flight. Okay, where else? You mentioned St. Thomas.
St. Thomas and St. Croix, you don't even need a passport because, you know, those are U.S. territories. So you have the beautiful beaches, snorkeling, the gondola to take you up to see the amazing views at the sky ride to the Paradise Point. So St. Croix is a really easy vacation vibe.
And look at these images. The water.
Gorgeous.
Are you kidding me? Absolutely stunning. And last but not least, we're talking about Finger Lakes.
Finger Lakes. So that is north and upstate New York, wine country. You've got all these great culinary experiences. The people are really nice, friendly, easy to get to, easy to get around. You fly into Syracuse, which right now they have flights under $200. So you can also visit the Harriet Tubman home. They have waterfalls, easy hikes. I love the Finger Lakes region. I absolutely fell in love with it.
Yeah, Yeah, that seems like a good destination, especially to maybe get away from the heat here.
Exactly.
that we're feeling.
Exactly. Look at those northern destinations, but know that everyone else is running from the heat too.
Yeah,
so
well,
pack your
that's
patience.
true. That's true. That's a good tip.
True.
That's the best tip of the day right there. Pack your patience.
All right, Lorena, thank you so much for joining us. We love you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you want to get some more travel tips, you can follow Lauren on IG. See her handle listed there, Outdoorsy Diva. And you can also follow TPA while you're on Instagram as well. And then your website, Lauren, is?
OutdoorsYDiva.com.
All right.